Shelly Horton is the founder of ShellShocked Media, which helps leaders, entrepreneurs, and organizations with high level media and speaker training. Now, Shelly's been working with Wolf IQ for over 11 years, and her website serves as the go to resource for her over 100,000 social media followers. In this short video, I sat down with Shelly to talk about her experience working with our team and what it's been like over those 11 years as we've continued to build out her website and support her in every step of her online journey. Hope you enjoy. Shelly, thanks so much for joining me today at the Wolf IQ podcast series. Could you first start by introducing yourself and ShellShocked Media?
Absolutely. My name is Shelly Horton. I am the co-founder of ShellShocked Media with my husband, Darren Robinson. We are a company that does media training and speak with impact and video content. Darren does the camera and editing and sound and all of that sort of thing. And I'm the show pony out the front. So I'm a journalist and I use my skills that way. So it has been a long relationship with Wolf IQ, and we are very happy.
It's so good to hear, Shelly. I actually didn't realize that you and Darren were a dynamic duo. That's
Yes, yeah. So I'm like, there's no sense sleeping your way to the middle. So we are a team and work together, live together, love each other. A lot of people could not work with their partner, but we absolutely love it.
that's fantastic and really great to hear. Well, I'd love to dive into the history of ShellShock Media. You have been working with Wolf IQ for a number of years now, but take me back to the foundations of ShellShock Media and why you and Darren decided to start this business.
So it was quite exciting actually because I had been an employee my entire life as a journalist. I'd been working everywhere from Channel 7, Channel 9, ABC, even working as a gossip columnist in a newspaper in Sydney. And Darren had worked in the music industry as a sound engineer. He has his master's in sound engineering.
Mm.
And then we got together and he also had a bit of a passion for photography. And I'm like, hmm, we could combine these skills and have our own video production company. And
Mhm.
so we both we this is 11 years we've been with Wolf IQ, but in 1 month we got married, moved house, quit our jobs, started a new business all within
Wow.
1 month.
Wow.
Boom. If you're going to do it, it's like, the band-aids attached, just rip it off.
Yes, yes. What an exciting time. So that was 11 years ago. We're sitting here in 2026, so 2015.
Yeah.
Wow. And tell me about the online journey since then. So, going from a PowerPoint and a dream to having a thriving
Yeah.
business and a website, how did that all come together?
Well, I think it was a bit old school back then. Heath actually came to our house and we met him and chatted through what we wanted and what capabilities we'd need. So
Wow.
at first, it was still a fairly basic website. But can I
Mhm.
tell you, even as a journalist, I needed my parents to go through and spell check everything for me. It's one of
Mhm.
those things
Yeah.
that when you write the copy, it's so hard to edit it. So we had some design ideas. Heath was fantastic, put it all together. But
Mhm.
then it has grown and evolved and changed so much. So one of the big things was we started creating some online courses. So we needed capabilities for people to purchase the online course and also to make sure I tend to donate the course for charities, but I needed to make sure that, the codes weren't just being handed out willy-nilly.
Mhm.
So Heath sorted that out for us, and we have just kept sort of adding to it. So we're really, really been happy with the bones of it, and it's sort of like we've just done renovations and renovations as we've continued. So
Mhm.
the latest thing that we're doing, which is not up and active yet, might be next week, is we're adding in my Perry Godmother work. So I've written a book
Mhm.
called I'm Your Perry Godmother, which is all about perimenopause and menopause. But as well as being able to buy the book, I actually teach in workplaces how to become more menopause friendly. So we will have a sort of like a secondary site that has a lot of detail about why it's so important to educate workplaces and staff members about perimenopause and menopause. So it's like Shell Shocked Media is quite a beast. It's just growing and growing.
Yes, it certainly has. And through those renovations, and adding new things to the website and new functionality, what's it been like working with the Wolf IQ team?
It's been really great. I think the biggest thing is, as a journalist, I'm used to quick deadlines, and Wolf IQ gets that. So whenever I have a worry, and let me tell you, it always seems to be like late on a Friday or something crashes on a Sunday, which I don't know why that always happens. But if I contact the support team, I get a response straight away and I can, relax. I've had, pages fall over. I've had things happen and it's been dealt with really quickly. So it's been a really easy process. And I think also when you've worked with someone for 11 years, there's a great level of trust. So you know that if
Mm,
something goes wrong, you guys will sort it. It's not something that could be, career ending.
for sure. And when dealing with technology that's always changing and evolving, inevitably some things do happen. And we always like to say to listen carefully and react quickly. So
Yeah.
good to hear that's playing out and that we're that safe pair of hands for you. What
Absolutely, and also I like a little bit of back and forward. So, I might get offered up something by the Wolf IQ, and I'm like, that's not quite the right design. Can we bring the subscription for the newsletter higher and things like that? And it's all just done, no problems.
Yeah, awesome, Shelly. Thanks so much for that feedback. For someone evaluating Wolf IQ, because what we do, there's
Mm.
lots of great companies out there that do similar things. Do you know what makes us different or anything that stands out compared to other websites or other agencies you may have come across in the past?
I certainly think it's the personal touch. I think that once you get to know the key players, you then deal with them mainly. And for me, starting with Heath, it was definitely his baby from the beginning. So I felt like his company
Mhm.
was growing just as our company was growing.
Yeah.
The difference is he likes putting on stuff. We don't. We just want to keep it to us. So as he's expanded, he's needed more people, whereas we just have more services and things that we offer. So yeah, I feel that it's definitely very easy to communicate, and I do not have that part of my brain for tech. It's not my
Mhm.
skill, so I would much rather pay someone else who has that skill so that they can look after it for me and I can just come up with the ideas. Because the way I figure it, you guys would not know how to write a book. So therefore, I do, so everyone's got
Yes.
different skills, lean into those skills.
100%. We're big believers in the zone of genius. What can we
Yeah.
uniquely do better than other people? And that's what we focus on at Wolf IQ, helping other small and growing businesses do just that, outsource the tech headaches and let the website be an asset rather than a blocker.
Yeah.
Last question for you, Shelley. Where is this place for people to learn about you and ShellShocked Media?
So the easiest way is to jump onto my social media, which is Shelly Horton 1. And it's a number 1 at the end of it because there's a guy in America who owns Shelly
Yes.
Horton, which drives me crazy. I wanna be just Shelly Horton, but that's the way it is. I'll be Shelly Horton 1. And so, yeah, when it comes to my social media, like, I've got over 100,000 followers, so I'm
Ooh.
very active on socials. But if you wanna learn more about what we do with ShellShocked Media or Perry Godmother in the workplace, then please go to shellshockedmedia.com. And don't worry, the site will be perfect because Wolf IQ is looking after it.
Thank you so much, Shelley. And we are so grateful to be supporting you and the business and all the great work you do. So thanks for working with us and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Bye.